Hey, it's wedding season. We've got Larry Williams, president of the Northern Nevada Bridal Association and owner of the Reno Tahoe DJ Company here. Thanks for being here, Larry.
Thanks for having me back.
Let's talk about wedding toast tips.
Okay, so here's the deal. Wedding toasts, when they take place, oftentimes you'll see 5, 10, 15 people giving a wedding toast. Sometimes it's an open mic. In the days, weeks, and months leading up to a wedding, the bride is usually bombarded by cousins and friends and coworkers saying, I want to give a toast at your wedding. But that can get out of hand. And with open mic toast, it really gets out of hand because a toast in its best form is supposed to be well wishes for the bride and groom going forward. But sometimes you get somebody from their college days wants to tell a story, and sometimes it's a terrible sorority or fraternity story that's like, oh no, why are they going there? To avoid that, you don't want to do open mic toasts. You want to pick 2, 3, or 4 people to give a toast that's done professionally, that's done, well, so they have the right etiquette and such. And a great way to do that is when you get a lot of people, cousins and relatives, that want to give a toast in the days and weeks leading up to it, you could put them off a little bit by saying, hey, you know what, there's a great second place we need people for toast. That's the rehearsal dinner. So therefore you could pick the 2, 3, or 4 people you want to give your toast at a wedding, and the other people, use them at the rehearsal dinner. Chances are, if they're close to you, they're going to be at the rehearsal dinner. Say, we need some people to give toasts there. And that's a great way to avoid doing an open mic toast and going into territories that are not always comfortable on a microphone.
What is the origin of the toast?
That's really neat because it goes back several hundreds of years. The wedding toast, it didn't happen as a toast per se at a wedding. The bride and groom were given a bottle of what's called mead. Mead is a honey wine, and what they would do is they were asked to drink this honey wine, a glass or so of this honey wine, every day for 30 days after the wedding. 30 days is a full moon. Honeymoon. That's where the honeymoon period, 30 days after a wedding, comes from. It comes from the days of a mead honey wine that was given to the bride and groom, and later on, as the years went by, that turned into the wedding toast. So.
Every time you're here, Larry, we learn a new wedding tip and a new factoid.
The history is always great.
It's great to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me, Denise.
Thanks for coming in.